So originally, when I was going to open a business, I was 19 and it was going to be a nightclub downtown Minneapolis. Music's kind of my first love and fashion was second. So knowing I wanted to own something and it needed to be affordable, not only to get it started, but also for the community, it evolved into going into a used clothing store. My name is Allison White, owner of Resale, located on Nicollet Avenue in South Minneapolis. Resale is a buy outright resale clothing store offering used and locally made goods with a streetwear vibe. Living green is something that I carry over from my personal life. At home, we shop at the co-op, we recycle. I shop used not only for clothing but also for our home furnishings. So carrying that over into my career and into my business was very important to me. I'm a new mom, so that's extra important to me right now, just knowing that my son will have somewhat clean air. We all play a part in reducing waste and helping the environment so we can leave it in a better place. There's a lot of used clothing stores in Minneapolis, and so naturally just kind of progressed from knowing at a young age I wanted to make a difference and how can I go about doing that. A used clothing store that not only carries used goods but locally made goods. We're keeping items out of the landfill, we're reusing, so our consumption rates are going to go down and we're going to have a positive effect on the environment. So I think the concept of the store, leaving less of a footprint on the environment, was very important to me, just knowing from a young age that I saw that there were things wrong with the world and I wanted to try to help fix some of them. Owning my own business has always been a goal of mine, but I'm also not someone to just jump at a whim. I wanted to make sure I was ready to take on the challenge as well as have the education and work experience behind that. I came to WomenVenture with a business plan that was about 75% complete. Just wanted to get their opinion also on whether they thought this business was viable, would it be sustainable? And after meeting with my consultant, she was on board, so I went ahead, she put me through the loan process, which was pretty painless considering how much documentation you have to provide. Then I also went back 3 years later when I was ready to move and again met with a consultant, went over our financials for the past 3 years, asked their professional opinion on whether you think it was the right time for a move, and after getting nothing but a supportive response, again went back for another loan to help us with our relocation. Because we did it in this brown.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Being able to go to a job that you love every day is priceless. And also, my store, I feel like, has become I feel like I've created a safe haven for people who might not feel comfortable shopping in other stores. And when I think about closing, not because I need to close, but just because when you own your own business, it consumes your life. I think about those people who feel good here. And I don't want to take that away.